Welcome to the Wake Up Call Traders. It is Friday and we are about to kick off the end of the week. It should be interesting today because we have a lot of trades at important levels heading into the end of the week, and we also have the GDP and the University of Michigan report due out today. Let's take a look and let's start at the Aussie USD. I'm currently short this pair from right about these lows here. I think about 103.19 might be my entry level. So it's currently just consolidating basically above that level. This hopefully is a bear flag, and we could see a continued push lower. But all that's going to hinge on the GDP report. With a push lower, though, if we look, we're going to probably find our initial level of support at this descending trend line, which comes in around 102.70 currently. And if we do get down 50 pips, I will probably take half off, move the pair to break even, or maybe even earlier because it is Friday with a lower dip to try to lock in some profits and limit exposure over the weekend. Resistance will begin up at the top of the range around the 103, let's say 103.50 range, and that should cap any price action. If we break that level, though, we'll probably be on another push up to the 50 fib again at 103.86. The next pair we're going to look at is the Great Britain Pound USD, because we can see this pair is still basically just riding this trend line lower that we spoke of. And that trend line is the bottom of the descending channel that has contained the price action over the last month or so. What we're looking for here is a confirmed break of this channel for a push lower. You could wait till after the GDP report to see which way things are angling, and then look for if we're still below this, you could definitely go short, looking for at least a test down towards the 160.50 level. If we do break above, though, we could definitely see off to the races, and the first target would be about 162. The Euro USD, currently short that pair, closed half plus 50. That's basically been my motto lately, to lock in once we get up about 50 pips on a trade, to close half of it and lock it in at break even, let it run risk free, normally targeting, because of this low volatility in the market, targeting a move towards at least about 100 pips, and or if we had a significant resistance or support level, obviously we'll close it out there. Such as this euro, if we break lower, I think I closed half at like 84. So if we break lower from here, we're basically looking for a move down to the 82.25 level, and that's probably where the trade would be closed out. Obviously, saying that, we have support at 82.25, resistance is at 129, and the pivot right now is at 120. Resistance is up at 130, and the pivot's at 129. Those are the levels that we're going to be watching. The USDCAD is sitting right up by the highs of the month. If we break this level, that's a pretty good indication for risk as a whole, and we could see things fall. We could see the majors fall, the CAD move up. First level resistance is parity, followed by the 1040 level. That's the level I'm more interested at, the 50 fib. That's a good target to be aiming for in this pair, and that would be a very interesting level if we make it there to watch the price action. If we do get a fallback today, and you have support as close by as the 0.382 fib at 99.43. The next pair we'll watch, we're going to take a look real quickly, is New Zealand USD. Let's take a look at that in a larger term trading thing. First thing we can see is that the New Zealand USD is sitting just about mid-range. I wouldn't pay too much attention to the 0.382 fib there. All I'm watching on this pair is I'm not too interested in between. You could look for short-term scalps, but look, as we've said, any move up to resistance has found sellers, and resistance has been rather strong between basically the 82.20, 82.35, 40 area, and support is layered between 81.30, 81.10. We can watch this pivot line, basically the 0.382 fib, to see if we break below it, but more interesting, I would be interested in breaking below this low right here at 81.56, looking for a push down to the bottom of the range around 81.10. The risk reward isn't very good there, though. It's only about 40 pips, and if we break above 82, you can look for a top the range at 82.35, but once again, that's only 35 pips. So at this current moment, I would stay away from this pair, but just pay more attention to the larger extremes excuse me, of the pair. The USD yen has dropped back below the 80 level. Now we're back in this consolidation. This was basically a false breakout. If we break below 79.76, then I would be interested in maybe shorting the pair, looking for a move down to 78.75. Let's quickly look at some of the euro yen pairs. The euro yen pair bouncing back, going towards a 50 fib at 102.76. No real price action there to be interested in. The yen, wow, that was a good trade right there. The yen has promptly reversed directions since touching the monthly high, multi-month high at 83.50. Now it's all the way down to 82.37. It's moved down 120 pips. As long as the pair remains below 82.70, it favors a move down to 81.65. New Zealand JPY, basically everything's reversing there. That trade wasn't it looked like that was a breakout. Turned out as a false breakout. Right now we're looking for a break below 65 to continue momentum lower. Great Britain JPY, another false breakout. Below 128 favors a move down to 127.50 there, which is the 0.618 fib. CAD, I'm going to guess without looking, still in a range. Yes, it's still in its range. It has tested the top of the range at 81. Now it's at 81.30. It could find a bounce here at the 50 fib at 79.67. All right, traders. So what we're trading right now is the Euro USD and the Aussie USD. Looking for a break lower in both. GDP report will probably be the tell. All right, everybody. Happy weekend. Watch the Twitter feed and let's make some pips.